Alrighty, here we go. Haven't opened a collector box since Modern Horizons 2. And I thought with this Edge of Eternities set coming out between Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, might as well get back into it and test our luck. While I do like the Universes Beyond sets, as they do provide us with quite a bit of interesting new cards to play in our Commander decks, I thought maybe an in-universe set with a bunch of cool-looking lands might be the way to go. So yeah, got this box for about $3.45 USD. And as I open the packs today, I'll put the price of the cards, or the notable cards at least, on the corner so you can follow along and see how much money we made or lost from our pulls, which is always interesting to see as well. Obviously, the cards we're hoping to pull today are definitely the Ancient Tomb, Gemstone Caverns, and Mana Confluence being probably the biggest hitters. And then we've obviously got Tezzeret and a few other cards, and some bonus sheet cards like the Sliver Hive Lord, Burgeoning, and Robe of Stars as well. So open the packs. I'll put the hits hopefully in the middle of the screen if I don't forget. And let's see how we do. All right, first pack. These packs are a little bit tricky. From the videos I've watched so far, people opening them, they just don't seem to want to open. Alright, let's try the other side. My god. There we go. What, I sealed this thing with super glue or something? Alright, I do believe that the rares are the back, so we'll start from the front. For the first pack at least, we'll go nice and slowly so you can see the cards. And then we'll go onto the rares. Let's make sure it's all focused up there. Seems to be having a little bit of problems with focusing, but let's see how we go. I think it might be because of Liliana's face there, actually. Freak's Fate Maker, Hemo Symbiotic Mites, Mouth of Storm, Memorial Team Leader, Honored Knight Captain, and onto our lands. So, alright, we've got a foil Full Art Forest looking very nice. A foil Frenzied Baloth, cool. Patrolling Peacemaker, one of the commander cards, which is also very good. Gets counters every time an opponent commits a crime. Or no, proliferate every time an opponent commits a crime, which is very handy. A Deodrine Full Art, nice. We've got a Wandering Fumarole, very cool looking. While I do like how these tap manlands look, obviously not very high monetary value, but cool nonetheless. And for our last card, a foil Space-Time Anomaly. Very cool. And a what appears to be a Seaman Art card. Very good. So I'll pop these over here, just as a little bit of a stack, and maybe I'll summarize them at the end as well. All right, pack number 2. We've got a little bit faster now, if I can open the damn pack without destroying the cards inside. There we go. If the top doesn't work, try the bottom. All right, pack number 2. Go a little bit faster with the commons and uncommons. These cards feel a little bit thicker. Maybe it's because they are foil, but they look pretty nice nonetheless. And onto the foils, onto the rares. So we've got ourselves a Full Arts Foil Swamp. Very cool. Pain for All, a card I've been looking for my Zangief deck. Very nice. Radiant Summits, one of the new lands printed into the Commander Precons. Very nice arts. Biotech Specialist. Another manland, again very cool looking, and a Full Art Foil Zoo Ifits Osteoharmonist. Very nice. And a robot token. Alrighty, so 2 packs down. No notable hits as of yet, but a few more, or quite a few more packs to go. I feel like the go with opening these packs is definitely to open from the bottom, because the top does not seem to want to open. And I guess for me, this set, the reason why I was so interested in it, I'm not a big Star Wars or Star Trek or anything like that fan, even though this set would appeal to those fans or fans of those franchises. I'm more of a Dune fan, and I saw a bit of parallel between some of the cards, especially the Selesnya-looking cards, and the Dune universe as well. Full Art Galaxy foil planes, very nice. A Ragost Deft Gastronaut. I know everyone's wanting to make or brewing up some spicy recipes with this commander. Cool card. Scouring Swarm, full arts. A Starwinder. It's a very nice treatment for this card. High CMC though. And Endless Sands, Land Desert. Very cool looking. And a full art Galaxy foil Godless Shrine. That's a hit. That's very nice. Definitely many decks that I can put this into, and I'll be sure to do so after this video. I'll pop this one over here, being probably the biggest hit we have so far. And I'll put these ones over here. And a foil lander token. That looks pretty cool too, actually. There you go. Alrighty. Very good. So pack 3. Decent hit there. And honestly, despite the hits that we get out of these packs, or the monetary value of, let's say, like the Manlands, for instance, the artwork on all of these cards are very nice, especially the lands. Obviously, this is what most people are considering to be a lands-heavy set. Obviously, shock lands being the main one, and then you've got the mythic lands as well. Obviously, these basic lands themselves, even these full art foils, are amazing looking. Very reminiscent of Unhinged. But very cool. So we've got our Elegy Acolytes foil. We've got a Glittering Mastiff. I'm just going to pop these over here for now. Another one of the new Commander lands. Trail of the Void. Another Manland. This is our third Manland out of 4 packs. And a full art foil Bioengineered Future. With a bird token. I didn't realize there was birds and pests in this. Cool. There we go. So a lot of Manlands so far. Not what you'd want to be seeing, but the artwork nonetheless remains stellar. A stellar sight, if you will. Sorry, not sorry for the pun. I wonder how we're doing with the prices of the cards we pulled so far. I know this is still prior to the actual release of the cards, so the prices might be a little bit inflated. But that being said, some of these cards will definitely still hold value. For example, the Shocklands, even if not immediately while the set is in cycle or in play, definitely after it's cycled out. Full art Galaxy foil, actually. It's a bit hard to see with this one, but it's a Galaxy foil Mountain. Followed by a mythic, one of the mythic lands, Uthros Titanic Godcore. So I believe this is the fixed Tolarian Academy. That's cool looking, a decent hit. Pop this over here as well. Kilo Apogee Mind, one of the new commanders of the precons. Decent card. Another Zoo Ifit Osteoharmonist, this time not in the foil. Still cool looking. A Meteor Crater, full art Galaxy foil. It's pretty nice looking there. A Emissary Escort, full art foil. And I believe this is probably Tanuk or some other Kavru art card. Pretty cool as well. Pop this over there. I don't know how much the Meteor Crater is worth normally, but with the Galaxy foil, I believe it might be worth a little bit more. So I'll keep that in the Galaxy or in the heavy hitters pile here. Make a little bit of a, like that. Probably going to get a bit more messy as the video goes on, but so far so good. All right, on to the next one. Here we are. And there we go. This is pack number 6, so we're halfway now. So far doing all right. Still got some more packs to pull some heavy hitters for sure. Yeah, I went to pre-release this past Friday, so 2 days ago. Went 2-1 with a green, white, and red deck. Had the splash, and obviously, not sure if you've played it so far, but this set doesn't really have much mana fixing, unfortunately. So the games that I did lose were generally due to mana screw or mana flood. Full art foil planes. a Sunstar Chaplain, Depth Shaker Titan, a Loading Zone, a foil Wandering from Roll. We've already got this, but now in a foil. Oh, there we go. A Sliver Overlord, the best bonus sheet card that we could actually pull in foil as well. Now that's a very nice pull. And I'm not sure if you can see in the video, but the edges look like it's worn. But I guess that is the treatment of the card, which is also quite nice to look at. Very, very cool. So that's two solid hits over there with the Sliver Overlord and the Godless Shrine. Very impressive so far. So yeah, so far pretty decent, I must say. And that's only half the box to go. So I'm pretty impressed with this box so far. If we do end up getting an Ancient Tomb, for example, you know, I'm not complaining to say the least. Be a very, very good box at that point. But even still, with these 6 packs down so far, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Yeah. So obviously we've got Spider-Man and Avatar coming up for the rest of the year. You know, normally I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, and I probably won't get too into the set, but there is some decent cards coming out for it, from what I can see so far. We've got a Full Art Foil Plains, an Esteli Reclaimer in the foil, Horizon Explorer, decent card. We've got a Watery Grave, just a normal printing, no foil or anything, but still pretty cool. We can't complain about shocks, to say the least, especially not in this treatment. A foil Eldrazi Temple, that's pretty cool. A full art foil Sir Von Dam Sunstar Exemplar. A cool card, one that I'm thinking about potentially making a deck around, but we'll see. Got too many decks as it is already. And a Lander token. Very nice. So far, so good. Alright, we've got about 5 packs left to go. If we manage to get even a single more major hits, or if we manage to open a single more pack without struggling, that would be ideal. Yeah. Alright, without spoiling the back there, let's go through these as well. So go straight to the art. Tanuk Memorial Ensign. Very cool card, even though it's only uncommon. Alrighty, here we are. So, full art. Again, this is Galaxy Foil. It's a bit hard to see with the mountain, but Galaxy Foil, very nice. A foil Watery Grave in the normal printing, still very cool. I think we're going for a playset of Watery Graves this time. A Eumidian Hatchery, one of the commander lands. A Requiem Monolith. A Thespian Stage in Galaxy Foil. With some of these cards that are more dark or darker with black printing, it's a bit hard to see the Galaxy foiling, but this is definitely one of those. Another Frenzied Baloth in foil. Over here. And an art card. I believe this is Trail of the Void art card. There we go. Very, very cool. So we're getting some Shocklands, and I do like some Shocklands. Very playable. And I guess that probably was initially one of the major selling points of this set. As we've been opening it, as you've probably seen in more of the collector box opening videos, the artwork of all the cards outside of the Shocklands as well are very nice and appealing to look at as well. Got a Full Art Forest. A Secluded Starforge, one of the commander lands. Planetary Annihilation, another one of the commander cards. Oh, actually, I believe Secluded Starforge wasn't a commander land. This is the commander card in this pack. Mass card land removal in a precon. Ooh, a Sammy Wild Captain in the full art. Very interesting commander to build around. Very strong as well, actually. Can't complain about that. Oh, here we go. That is what I'm talking about. Not a foil, not a Galaxy foil or anything, but Ancient Tomb. I think this is probably one of the better boxes I've seen, and you know what? I ain't complaining. Ancient Tomb. This is my preferred printing as well, with the alien entombed in the planet. Very cool. And a foil reading pool. This is a pack. This right here, this is a pack. Beautiful. There we go. Our luck is on the up and up, everyone. So far, so good. So I did end up actually ordering 2 collector booster boxes. Obviously, this is the first of the 2. And I said to myself, if this first collector booster box ends up not making me go broke or I end up breaking even, I might open the second one. At this rate, it's looking like that might be the case. But I might let the prices even out on the singles and see where things are sitting before I do that for the second box. Obviously, if there's enough interest in a second video or a second opening, I'll do so as well. But at the moment, this box is looking really nice. A full art foil mountain, an extinguisher battleship, one of the spacecraft cards. Then we have an festering thicket. So one of the commander tap lands, dual tap lands. Eternity elevator. Very cool. Can't be a commander, but definitely a decent or interesting card to say the least. Contested war zone. A Lights Stall Inquisitor. Definitely one of the more playable cards, even in a standard, for instance. Might be quite strong. And an art card. There we go. 2 packs left to go. So far, this box is looking very nice. Very impressed so far. And if we can pull anything else in these last 2 packs, it's just icing on the cake, really. Very good. Have you played with this set yet? Have you gone to the pre-release? Have you ordered any of the pre-cons? What are your thoughts and feelings on Edge of Eternity so far? I'm curious to know what everyone else's response is like. And are you planning on engaging with the Universes Beyond Spider-Man and Avatar sets? Let me know in the comments below. We've got a full art foil planes, a memorial vault, a solar array, a very nice one of the commander cards or in the proliferate deck. Another extinguisher battleship in the non-foil. Ooh, wait, I've skipped one. A deserted temple. Anticlimactic. But here we go. One of the showcase treatments for the Endstone in English. Very nice. Not sure if I'll have any use for this card, but it looks very cool, I must say. Deserted Temple also looks very cool. And a Lander token. So, one more pack to go. So far, obviously, this, as you can see, got some pretty good hits. But let's see if we get some last pack magic and finish it with a big hurrah. All right, let's go. Very happy about that Ancient Tomb, I can't lie. Obviously, beggars can't be choosers. We would like for it to have been a Galaxy foil, but in this case, very nice. Speaking of Galaxy foils, this is a Galaxy foil island. Again, a bit hard to see, but there we go. A Cavaron Memorial World, one of the mythic lands. I believe the red one is probably the least sought after of the 5, but again, nice to have nonetheless. A Uthros Research Craft, one of the new commander cards. Interesting. A Mutinous Massacre. And another Meteor Crater, this time not in the Galaxy foil, but foil nonetheless. I'm not sure how good the Meteor Crater is in terms of playability, but, I mean, as you can see, it looks amazing. And a 0-point Ballad for our last card. There you go. So, a pretty decent box. I'll go over these big hits again, just to kind of summarize what we've pulled. And maybe in a YouTube short, I might go through all the rares that we pulled through this box again as well, just to kind of go as a bit of a summary. So in no particular order, we've got the Endstone, a Deserted Temple, Sammy Wildcat Captain, a Galaxy foil Thespian Stage, a foil Eldrazi Temple, a standard foil Watery Grave. Whoop, almost missed the other Watery Grave behind that. I don't know what to call this, a full art Watery Grave, I guess. A foil Sliver Overlord, very nice. A foil Breeding Pool. Foil Cavaron Memorial World. Foil Meteor Crater. A Galaxy foil Meteor Crater. a foil Uthros Titanic God Core, a Galaxy foil Godless Shrine, and finally, the Ancient Tomb. There you go. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And definitely subscribe, like, comment, all those good things if you like this kind of content or you enjoyed my video for similar ones in the near future. Thank you. I hope you have some good pulls and have a good time. See you next time.